Hi everybody, this is the course overview for organizational theory, EDLE 6603. If you weren't able to be in class for the first day, this will give you an introduction of all the material that we covered and some of the projects in the class. So this class is a foundational course in your doctoral program. In theory, this is supposed to be one of the first 4 classes you take it your second semester. The reason being is it gives you theoretical frameworks that are appropriate for your dissertation and future research. You're supposed to explore these frameworks and determine which ones you might like and which ones you don't like. So this course is going to give you probably between 70 and 80 theories. Some of them will mean absolutely nothing to you, and you're never going to use them again, and you're never going to see them again in your life. But you're going to be exposed to theories that you need to use for your dissertation, and if you're going to do future research, you're going to do that as well. So try to determine what you care about in this class. I don't have tests in this class because I just want you to be exposed to things. I want you to see what the right theories look like, and I want you to see what the wrong theories look like in context with your research. So I'm not going to give you tests. I want you to determine what theories make the most sense for you. So this is why I say this again, because some people come into this class and they think I have to learn everything. You don't. You can tune me out if something doesn't appeal to you. When something does appeal to you, you need to tune me in 30, 40, 50% times more than you ever would though, and you need to make notes of what could benefit you. This course is exposure, and it's supposed to help you find the theories that will benefit you the most. As you go through this program, you will see courses that don't meet all the time. Not organizational theory. This course meets almost every week. We have a lot to cover, and it has to be done face-to-face because I have to be able to clarify what a theory means, and I can't exactly do that in an online class. Hopefully we have enough of a relationship where you can ask questions, and I can provide you with answers. You won't have many mini-assignments. You'll have a few larger assignments that are specific to your theoretical framework. Once again, I'm not doing mini-assignments. The most important thing that you can do in this course is experiment. So, we have 5 discussion boards, and there'll be an introductory, say hi, introduce yourself to me in this class. All discussion boards are always going to be due Sunday night at midnight, around 11:59 p.m. so that I can grade it the next day. The expectation is that you take the readings in the course and use your own personal and professional experiences to delve into the theory. I'm going to have you do things like tell me about a theory, tell me about your opinions on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I'm going to have you take a Myers-Briggs test. I'm going to ask you about employee motivation. I'm going to ask you about employee culture. And I want you to think about that, but I want you to think about that in context to either the school you work in now or the school you eventually want to work in. So if I tell you to cite the text, you cite the text. If I don't, then you don't cite the text. Here's my normal rule of thumb. If I say cite the text, 400 to 500 words. If I don't say cite the text, 500 to 750 words. Because you're basically writing about yourself and your own experiences. So there are 5 major graded assignments besides the discussion board for the course. Notice on this list, there is no quizzes or tests. I don't do them in an org theory class, and I never will do them in an org theory class. So the first assignment is the BRIC paper. This is based off of the BRIC textbook that we use. It gives you an opportunity to gain experienced organizational theory and try out different theories in your writing. It's one of the most famous books of all time. You're going to talk about how that book could change your school or change your educational organization. It's about a 5 to 7 page paper, and the criteria for it is pretty solid. The conference paper, as this is an introductory course, one of the things that you are supposed to do is present at least at one conference. By the time you graduate, it helps Oklahoma State, it helps us as professors, and it also helps you to determine whether or not you have something that's researchable. So you need to disseminate information that you have and use it to influence others. So what I like to do, and I will do this about the 3rd or 4th week of class, I go through all of the major conferences that exist in the United States and tell you how to write an effective conference proposal. All this does is give you practice with organizational theory, which is the big idea of this assignment. Then we have the case study. There are 3 elements to it: a proposal, the presentation, and the paper. So for the proposal, what I like to do, I like to give you articles from the Journal of Cases in Educational Leadership. And I want you to write a simple proposal for a case study that you could design that fits into that journal. Then, all that you're basically going to do is take it, turn it around, and expand on it and relate it to an educational context that you're familiar with. So, what am I looking for the proposal? Just a paragraph describing the problem. a theoretical framework you might use, and 2 or 3 sample questions. No more than 2 or 3 pages for the proposal. So the last 2 classes are where you present your case study. These should be long and these should be engaging. About 15 to 20 minutes each. I will not subject people to a night of 14 or 15 presentations. We're going to split it in half. One week we'll do 7, the other week we'll do 7. You'll present your final case studies, and I only want the students who are presenting that night to attend. But if you want to come the other night, you're more than welcome to. But try to make this so it's only for those of you that are attending. Then the main item in the class is this case study paper. This is a long paper. It is 12 to 15 pages long, and it's due the last day of class. You're going to submit a 12 to 15 page paper in case study form about your organizational context. It should be used to tell a story, present questions that could be used in either a principalship or superintendent class. I don't care which one, but it's basically you're writing a case study that I could pass out to intro to the superintendency or intro to the principalship and say, what do you do here? It has to be a clear narrative, but the questions have to be difficult to answer. They should be tough. They should make you think. A good case study makes you think. It's also important that there are no solutions to the problem that you present, but something that can lead to elaborate discussion. We're going to go over this assignment more in class, but if you want to get started ahead of time, please visit Journal of Cases in Ed Leadership. I've posted a bunch of articles online and browse some of the published cases. So that's it. I want this to give you an overview for the course and some of the expectations moving forward. If you need anything, I'm always an email away. And please let me know if you need anything moving forward. I think this is going to be a good course for all of you. Thank you.